Welcome back everybody to another episode of Skinmeal Creations. Today we're going to take a little bit off the horror, even though I'm with the beautiful Silent Hill nurse, and we're going to focus on my PS2 collection. Now the reason why is because I've seen a lot of people posting their collections and I've realized that, well, I think I have a pretty nice one. So we're going to go over it. I think I have over 100 games, so a lot of good ones, a lot of crap. You guys will see. Thanks to my boy Tyler Tictagus. He recently donated, he sold me part of his childhood collection too, so a lot of good gems in there. So without further ado, let's dive in. Starting off, we got X-Men Legends. Never played it. Guitar Hero 2. Childhood at its finest over here. This is such a crazy game. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Classic, of course. Bully. This game, holy crap. Rockstar knows how to make games. Of course, God of War, the classic. Why not God of War 2? Another God of War 2. God of War is literally like the best trilogy of the PS2. Ah, 1 and 2 and then 3 on PS3. Reason why I bought a PS3 was to play the third one. SOCOM US Navy SEALs. I think it's one of like the first games I rented back then on the PS2. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it was one of the first ones that came out, that's for sure. Ace Combat 4. Pretty good. The graphics were awesome at the time for this. Soul Calibur 2. Oh, you see? I have my receipt. A lot of the times I would buy games, and if I kept the receipt, I would always put it inside. I paid 15 bucks for this. Nah, it can't be. Oh, it says 15, but... ATV Off-Road Fury. Of course, everyone had this game. Everyone played this game. I don't remember any of the races or anything. It was just literally flying across the mountain and hitting the boundary and just bouncing back. It's freaking awesome. Constantine, Keanu Reeves. I don't think I've ever played this one, but the movie was awesome, and I heard they're going to make a second one, so look for that. Jet Li, Rise of Honor. Oh, we got a blue disc here. Oh, one copy of Gran Turismo 3 Aspect. Oof, another blank case. What do we got? Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on the PS1. Gauntlet. Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Classic. Of course, we got SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. One of the best wrestling games. Bad Boys Miami Takedown. Oh, look, another blank. I think the next 3 are blanks. Exona Saga Episode 1. Medal of Honor European Assault. And last but not least in this case, Killzone. Oh, classic. Nothing beats like 4-player split-screen co-op. And we played a lot of those. Woof! Steel case. Thanks, Tick. This is from you. Mortal Kombat Armageddon Premium Edition. I think it's beautiful. 2 discs inside. Complete. Mortal Kombat Deception. Woo! Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. Mega Man X Command Mission. Final Fantasy X2. Final Fantasy X. Siphon Filter. Logan's Shadow. Second Sight. Cool game. Cool artwork. Oh, what do we got here? Dragon Ball Z Sagas. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenshi 2. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Man, a lot of Dragon Ball here. Pump It Up. I don't know where the rest of the... I don't even... Like, you need a mat or something for this? I don't know where that is. Somewhere in a box. Maybe in my parents' house. I don't know. Champions of Noroth. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Beautiful games. My son, he's only 2, but when he gets a little older, I'll make him try these out. He has to. What else we got here? Oh, they all fell. Ghost Recon Jungle Storm. Ugh. NHL. So many NHL, mostly all on the Xbox 360, but that's for another video. Guitar Hero World Tour. Can't go wrong with Guitar Hero, like I said, but for me, Guitar Hero 2 was the best because you had Freebird at the end, and that was so freaking awesome. Another Guitar Hero World Tour. NHL 2004. Another NHL 2007. Oh, we'll just go like this. 2001. NHL 2001. 2008. Oh, MVP Baseball 2005. FIFA 2001. FIFA 2003. A sealed game, guys. Obviously the best one too. Pets Horses 2. Sealed, never opened it. I believe I got this at the dollar store like 10 years ago. Of course, I never opened it. But is this worth anything? I'm pretty sure it's not. But I think I'm probably the only one who has this sealed. Medal of Honor Frontline. Guys, I played this game to death. I remember the D-Day intro to this game. It came out. I made my dad rent it, and he watched me play, and he was freaking out. He was freaking out. He's like, these graphics are amazing. We just finished watching Saving Private Ryan too, so we couldn't believe it. And now he watches games on the PS5 and PC, and he's just like, well, that's nice. But he didn't have the same reaction as back in the day on the PS2. Tekken Tag Tournament. Freaking amazing. Another Medal of Honor Frontline. True Crime Streets of LA. The GTA clone, but it was actually really, really fun. Hitman Blood Money. 2 Metal Gear Solids 2 Sons of Liberty. Both complete. All my games are pretty much complete. What we got next? Classic. Tony Hawk's Underground. If you haven't played this, did you even have a childhood? We got the Devil May Cry's. We got Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3. Great games. A lot of fun. Oh my god. Driver 3. Love it or hate it, this game was a freaking blast. Just running around, driving, and you can even shoot in this one. Remember on PS2? Sorry, the PS1, Driver 2, you could get out of your car, but all you could do was sit on a chair or steal another car, but you couldn't run over people, you couldn't shoot people. Driver 3. This was awesome. We got Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. Hell yeah. Rapala Pro Fishing. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Oh, the soundtrack, just I could hear it. Another Rockstar game, State of Emergency. Super fun, super cool. Backyard Wrestling 2. The reason I bought this because I was a big ICP fan for a couple months, a couple years ago. And I didn't even know they were in this game or something, but yeah, I was a big ICP fan. Still like a couple songs there, but whoop whoop. Rockstar Games, Midnight Club 2. This one, okay. I said it before, but this was the first game I rented. This and Simpsons Wrestling. Oh my god. I do not have Simpsons Wrestling, but I remember flipping the CDs in and out, getting tired of Simpsons Wrestling and going into this, doing the cheats and driving around. Midnight Club 2. Really, really fun. What do we got here? Streets. Of course, this is great. Always a good time. Another Rockstar game, Smuggler's Run 2. Awesome. 2 copies of Gran Turismo 4. 2 copies of Gran Turismo 3. What do we got here? Oh! 2 copies of Splinter Cell. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. My girlfriend just got Hogwarts Legacy. She's playing it. I'm waiting for her to finish so I can try it. So maybe in the meantime, I'll play this classic. Now we're hitting my favorite pile. I'm going to start with Max Payne. Funny story. I never owned a memory card on the PS2 back then. I know. I got the PS2 when it came out. It was like $500. No game, just 1 remote. So I used to play PS1 games, hand-me-down games that my cousin would lend me. But eventually I went up and I bought Max Payne. And I never owned a memory card like I was saying. So I could never save a game. So games like this and Grand Theft Auto, pretty much all these games that I played as a kid, never had a memory card. So I would always have to leave my PS2 on. If it froze, my mom dusted it and turned it off or something, I would always get mad. And the reason I never had a memory card is my parents said, get a game or a memory card, what do you want? Obviously you're a kid, and you just want to play different games, so. Yeah, now I own like 10 of them though. Siren, my god. Just playing the first level of this game is, it's something. Very terrifying. Another copy of Max Payne just hidden in there. So now I got 2 Max Paynes. I lost my Max Payne 2. Damn it. Of course, Twisted Metal Black. I prefer the cutscenes over the gameplay in this. I'm a big horror fan, as you can see, everywhere. In all my other videos, subscribe. But this game, like, probably helped me go over that. Like, my love for horror films and short films and all that, I pretty much derived from this, because every single playable character had a backstory, and they had a beginning, middle, and end, and it was super cool. And all I wanted to do was unlock it. I couldn't care less about the game. I just wanted to see where their story went. And like Sweet Tooth, Calypso, and all that. My God, I played this game to death. And of course, the soundtrack of Rolling Stones, Black was on it, and my God, Twisted Metal Black. So many memories. Thank you, Twisted Metal. They should make a movie out of this. Of course, we got our classic Resident Evil 4. Again, a game I couldn't beat as a kid. No memory card, and I found it super long. And recently going back in it on the HD version on the computer, it took me like 14 hours to beat it on normal. I died a lot, and I could assume that I would have never ever, if I kept at it and stuff on the PS2 in one sitting, no, I wouldn't have been able to. But anytime I find a copy of Resident Evil 4, I'll buy it. Another one back, classic, way before its time. This game's Resident Evil Outbreak File 1 and 2. Super good, super, like, too ahead of its time. I mean, the multiplayer in this was just, I remember plugging my PS2 in to a router, and it took like 40 minutes, and we were playing with random people that I had never met, and I couldn't understand what this multiplayer world was like. And that was the first and only game I played on the PS2 with the online. I mean, I couldn't understand how it worked. It took forever, you know, plug it into the modem. But once it was plugged in, playing with everyone, it was just like revolutionary. I mean, now we take it for granted. We play these games, click of a button, you know. Yeah, obviously you gotta pay for the online, but it's that quick. Well, back then, playing it meant something, you know. You had to work to play online. But these games, playing online, amazing. Shout out to Tick for giving me a copy of Code Veronica. Now, this game is not complete, but I do have the Devil May Cry demo in it, and the artwork is a little bit messed up, but it's Code Veronica. I mean, one of the greatest freaking Resident Evil games. It's awesome. I'm glad I have this. Thanks, Tyler. Now, we're entering the final stage of this collection, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Another 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 Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. Awesome game. We got 2 copies of Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. And 2 copies of San Andreas. Of course, people would say this is the best Grand Theft Auto, but the next game is my all-time favorite PS2 game of all time. And I'll tell you why in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, Grand Theft Auto 3. Grand Theft Auto 3, one of them is, I paid $90 for. I got it for Christmas, like I was 10 years old when this came out, I think. So 2001 or something like that. I was 10, yeah. I got it for Christmas. And oh boy, was I happy. The reason I was so happy is because we've never played anything like this before. We had Driver. With Driver, like I was saying before, you just walk out of your car and run around. But I was always like, man, I'd like to run someone over. How come they can't add that in the game? And Grand Theft Auto 3, baby. I rented it at least 3-4 times before buying it. I never had a memory card, so I never played the story. I was always in my orange jumpsuit. I'm Callahan Bridge, talking to 8-Ball. I know a place where we head to the red light district where we can lay low, but my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother. I know this game by heart, front and back. I bought it so many times. I got it on my phone. I got the shitty, crappy, what do you call that? The definitive editions that just came out. Still beat it on that though. Obviously, won a bunch of awards. People were happy. I remember the cheats on this, discussions with friends, like in San Andreas also, Bigfoot and finding all these myths that weren't there, these legends, spending hours and hours and hours trying to find these secrets. And we just can't recreate that these days. I mean, we play these beautiful gameplay, beautiful graphics games, amazing gameplay. We play these story-rich games, but it just doesn't have that oomph as we were kids. And I don't know if it's because it was revolutionary for us at the time, or we were kids, of course, so it must have been like crazy wow, or just games just getting lazy. So I don't know. So that's pretty much everything, guys. Thank you so much for chilling with me. Hope you like my collection. Tell me what your favorite is. I know I'm missing the Silent Hills, and I'm with her. It's just that they're pretty expensive, and I lost my copy of Silent Hill 4 in the room. So, but I am with her, and thank you for keeping me company, Silent Hill Nurse. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I don't have your game, but I'll get it eventually. On my next collection episode for video games, I will be doing Atari. I have a crazy Atari 2600 collection. My Xbox 360 got over 300 games. And obviously, I'm going to be doing more horror stuff. We're going to be doing spell books. We're going to be doing corpsing, garden zombies. That's going to be a lot of fun. And more life size. Check out my other video below. And I just want to grow this channel, grow this community. So like and subscribe. And until next time, thank you.